Puddles in the morning, puddles in the evening, puddles in the afternoon. Well, I'm a puddle boy and she's a puddle girl. The Puddles podcast is starting real soon.
All right, welcome to Puddles. It's your host, Andrew Collin, joined by my co-host,
Brianna Larocque.
soon to be Brenna Collin.
Brianna Larocque Collin.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Brenna Collin does not sound nearly... maybe I'll be Andrew Larocque. Give me fucking some spice, dude.
Yeah, I'm not like so excited to change my last name, but I'm excited for us to be the Collins. Does that make sense?
Yes. Which people
Like,
always
just-
call me anyways.
yeah,
They always add an S to my name. But
Yeah.
yes, to be... Hi,
Just-
we're the Collins.
Yeah, like a unit or like a family. I'm so excited for that.
Why does that feels like it comes with a house and 3 kids and a fence. Hi, we're the Collins. Hi.
I hope it does come with that.
Yeah,
Oh my
maybe
God.
not 3 bedrooms.
Actually, I've been like really regressing in my baby fever and I've gone way backwards and I'm like, never mind. We don't need a baby. But we've been watching, or we just finished We Were the Lucky Ones on Hulu. It is a phenomenal show and it's about it follows like a Jewish family that, you know, through the Holocaust and how they're separated for 8 years. So sad with everything they go through, but miraculously, I can't believe I pronounced that right the first time. Everybody lived to tell the tale and they all ended up together. And then we found out at the end that it's based off of an actual family and it showed like since then how many grandkids the original parents had and everything. And I was like, oh, that gives that again, like that does make me want to have a family. Just seeing
Well, first of all, a lot of them
all
died.
the love,
But
but for the
immediate family.
like the in-laws and stuff, some of their parents
Yes.
died, but
The way I look at it is if they can manage to have a kid through the Holocaust
yeah.
and raise a baby, and I'm like, I can't have a kid unless I have $100,000. You know, I always think like I need to be a certain kind of successful in my career to be able to afford a kid, which isn't completely wrong.
No, it's very responsible. I mean,
But is that just an excuse, you know? Because it's like here they're having it and they're all getting murdered and they're raising a baby. They're like, they have to find milk like off like a dead woman's tits. And I'm
she
like,
can just use her tits. She does. Dude, I just had a conversation with somebody who's been breastfeeding, just finished breastfeeding for the first time. 2 years. Their daughter is 2 years old. I was
you think that's too old or too young?
It's way too old.
How long were you doing it for? Oh, you didn't. Oh.
Women typically breastfeed for like a few months.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they'll maybe pump into like bottles and then so they can just store the bottles. But breastfeeding is an extremely demanding thing to do. The baby's, you're like a slave to the baby's hunger and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I mean, it's one of those things, and I'll be honest, and don't hit me, but when I see someone breastfeeding in public, it really turns me on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
just seeing
I was so scared about what you were going to say. But
What
that
did you
makes-
think I was going to say?
that it
That
like really is fucking disgusting or something.
No. Oh, well, that's good too. No, it like seeing a loose nipple out in the wild.
Wait, okay, so it's not the fact that she's like feeding her baby, it's the nipple.
Oh, it has no. I don't care if that kid dies. I don't care about that baby's life.
Wait, so it's just the nipple?
It's not the circle of life or whatever. No, I just like a fucking random nip at a Walmart.
Wait, you do love like public sex stuff.
Yes.
Andrew loves it. I'm not going to say where, but we had sex recently somewhere public and Andrew was like, I mean, he was hard just mentioning it and he was like, let's do it.
It's like seeing your tits and body on like it's like if I ate steak off the same plate, you know, and then we put it on a different plate. It's like, oh, this is a new steak.
Oh,
This is a
got
whole
it.
new thing.
I think this is like your fetish almost.
I think I have a fetish. Yeah.
Are nipples your fetish or is it just it's the public part of it?
I think I think it's a mixture of both, but there is something like holy shit. Like here's the thing: the more nipples you see as you get older, the less. When you first see a nipple, when you're a kid and you feel a girl's tits, it's like, I mean, the whole thing. You'll feel a girl's tits on top of a bra, and it's like, and then you feel like a half of a nipple, like that's like the step, and then you get a nipple in your hand, and you're like, and that could go in my mouth.
And yeah, you want to suck it again.
Yeah.
It's so funny coming to a full realization that men just love boobs because that was the first thing they ever got to suck on when they were little, is a boob.
Oh,
and it's also because
so what
boobs
is a gay
represent
guy?
Like, well, you got me there. No, but it's also because
gay guys suck on nipples too.
Well, it's also because boobs represent like, it's like a biological thing. It's like, oh, she has breasts, she can feed my child with it. So it is kind of like a biological thing too. But it's just so funny to me. I wonder what the deal is with gay guys. Do you think that they just like to suck on something else then? Like, what is that? Where does that?
What does that even mean?
Where does that go? Because that's how you know being
no,
gay
they
is like
kiss each other's tits.
But being gay is like, it's a biological thing. Like that's like a good indicator to know. That's something that you could say to somebody.
Time out. Are you saying a gay baby doesn't want to breastfeed?
No. I'm not saying that. Here's what I'm saying. There's more going on in my head than what I'm saying. Okay, so like, you know how they used to have like
how much more? Let's be honest here.
Hey!
I'm looking at her and I'm like, at first I was like, what kind of equations? Like I saw like the Beautiful Mind, like gay guy, blowjob, nipples, World War II. And then it's like,
okay, listen to me. I'm saying, you know how there used to be conversion camps and everything for gay people?
There still is, yeah.
Oh, that's really sad. But like the fact that gay guys biologically, they don't feel the need to suck on boobs because they're just so not into it, that tells you that it is biological, because guys wanting to suck on boobs is biological. It's like you know what I mean?
Damn, what else is going on in there? What else is in there? I get what you're saying. I just don't know what your reasoning is.
It's a good, because
what's your point?
Because all guys who love women and like are attracted to women want to suck on their boobs because they can't help it, because biologically the boobs represent, it turns them on because the boobs represent that they can feed their potential children. But the fact that gay guys don't want to suck on boobs is like, that's how you know that it's not just they can be changed and that gay is a choice. Does that make sense?
Dude, this...
Somebody out there is going to know what I'm trying to say.
Brenna's trying to do gay math and it's not working.
This is gay
the more
girl
she
math.
repeats it, the more I'm like, is this the most brilliant thing I've ever heard or the dumbest thing I've ever heard? And it's a little bit of both. I see what you're saying, but I think that, yes, I think there's, I don't even know.
We really got off track here, you guys. All right.
Yeah. Any other theories?
Dude, every day. I should start writing them down.
Please do. I would love to hand your theories to like a really brilliant person and have them break it down like really smart and like real, you know. I wish I knew science well enough to.
But sometimes I feel like I have to explain things a lot more in depth to you than to other people.
No, I think other people just go, she's pretty. I'm not going to question what she says. I'm just going to pretend it's great.
Oh, here I was thinking I was
here you were thinking
smart and pretty.
Brenna went through her life being like, I'm a valedictorian. Every guy just fucking nods and laughs at what I say and agrees. Weird.
Man.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. But yeah, tits in public are cool. I mean, if anyone out there can be an illustrator, if they could make a little children's book on Brenna explaining gay men and nipples, please send it into the podcast, because we'll show it on our patreon.com. If you go to patreon.com, please sign up. And
1-800-patreon.com.
Patreon.com with Brenna and Andrew. You get 4 extra episodes a month. Anyhow, I've been working on the Roast of Tom Brady, and it's coming up on Sunday. It will have been live 2 days before this goes out. and it is unbelievable to see how it's shaping up, and it's just gonna be an insane roast because they're doing it at the Kia Forum, which is where the Lakers used to play, and it's like 11 different people, and they have a short amount of time. It's live on Netflix. Usually roasts are great because they're edited it.
I'm so excited to watch it.
So it's like literally like whatever goes up, goes up.
I didn't know Netflix did live stuff.
They've only done it a few times. I think they did it with Chris Rock's special.
Is it part of Netflix as a joke?
It is part of Netflix as a joke.
Got it.
That's what's going on right now in LA. Yeah, there's just a million shows going on. But yeah, no, it's wild that it's live because I don't know. It could be an absolute shit show. But it's been really fun. Like I've been going around with Nikki to different clubs and seeing the set like really come together. And I mean, I'll tell you what, she fucking works hard, and like you see the hard work and how the set just keeps getting tighter and tighter. And I don't know, it's gonna be wild. There's some jokes in there where I'm like, I can't believe, because they can't cut it out because
I'm so excited.
It's fucking live.
And she's the roast queen. Like they have to be good.
I know. I mean, apparently Brady wanted her. You know, he was like, yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She looks like me. You know, we both have blue eyes and blonde hair.
Yeah.
I love myself. I like her.
Yeah.
I mean, why would Tom Brady do this is what we keep wondering. Is like, I don't know. I just feel like he wants to have sex with Instagram models and just stay relevant and be like, oh, man. I know he was dating this one. I mean, where do you go after Giselle?
Younger.
Younger?
You just go younger.
Yeah, until like it's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the only person more attractive than Giselle is just a younger girl.
That is true.
You know?
You can't get any hotter than Giselle unless you go
younger.
20 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's got to have, I don't know. It's just, she's got to be perfect.
I know. And I mean, I think the thing is, Tom Brady is such a perfectionist for himself. If you date him, it has got to be exhausting because everything is like perfectly scheduled. Like when you go out to eat at night, like if you were like, well, let's get wild and get Domino's, he would fucking throw you in a cage.
Well, he wouldn't be with somebody who's like, let's get Domino's.
Let me put that over there. I can feel it vibrating.
Sorry.
But yeah, anyhow, it's been a lot of fun to work on it.
Good.
And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
Are you going?
I have a spot on Heather McMahon's show that night.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I could do both. It's gonna be really tight.
It depends how close they are.
They're not close.
Then no, you can't. Everything's so unpredictable here on the traffic.
Fucking LA traffic. I hate talking about traffic because I feel like people don't want to hear it. But I mean, you really can't schedule. You can't like predict anything with fucking LA traffic. Like you can't commit to anything. Like yesterday we went on that hike. We saw a waterfall. We came home. It took us 2 hours to go like 4 miles. And like that waterfall, like we had a whole Zen moment. It was fucking incredible. We like held each other's hands. We took amazing photos. We thought about life.
Don't tell people we held hands.
I know. We were
so
connected
weird.
physically, emotionally, mentally. And then within an hour later, I was like, burn it all to the ground.
Dude, I had to tell Andrew so many times to calm down, which is crazy that I'm
Yeah, you're the one telling me to calm down.
Well, not really. Sometimes you're such an Aries in that way. Like you're kind of hot-headed sometimes.
That's because I'm an Aries.
Like you don't get hot-headed. No, you're kind of hot-headed.
You think I'm a hothead?
A little bit, yeah.
Say it like that. You think I'm a fucking hothead?
Yeah.
How so?
I mean, for example, in traffic yesterday, I mean, we rerouted 4 different times, and each time we rerouted, like the amount of time to get home was stuck at 25 minutes for 10 minutes or for 20 minutes because Andrew kept wanting to change paths, and I was just like, I knew if I said it, you would be so fucking pissed, but if we had just stayed on the original path, we would have gotten home fastest. That's the deal. That's the case. LA, the way that it's built up, like all roads kind of like connect and lead to another. You can't like go around. You have to go through it. And so, you know, he was just, I can't fucking believe this. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. And then also, just in traffic mostly, but if I say something where you feel slightly like I'm coming for you, you think I'm here to destroy you and your whole character.
Well, first of all, like, you are. You are. Well, second of all, if I say anything while you're driving,
listen, he's so
you lose
defensive.
Your mind. You lose your mind.
Because I don't drive like an idiot. Like
oh my God, this is gonna be maybe the last podcast. This might be it.
And also, we almost got into an accident, and I saved our lives yesterday. We almost got T-boned, and I went, "Watch out!" And Andrew stopped because he was like, he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle the traffic. He hates to let me drive, even though I can handle it more, because I went through it for 9 months. I went and drove through rush hour every day, and then you know what he says? He didn't say, "Oh, thanks, that was a scary one." He goes, "Oh, you're batting 1 for 1,000. Normally when you do that, you didn't save our lives.
I know, I'm surprised I stopped. It was like the boy that cries wolf. I'm lucky I stopped.
No, you're lucky you have me.
No, because here's the thing. We never would have been there if we just hiked at the first place I wanted to. But no, you had to go an hour and a half outside LA to really get zen.
Andrew took us to a hike we did the day before, and he thought it was a different
This is
hike.
the whitest LA conversation ever. I feel like we got to stop this. This is horrible.
All right, we'll stop. Sorry.
I mean, we've talked about a hike at least 3 out of 4 podcasts.
Dude, hiking is my hobby. What do you want?
Oh my God. But yeah, anyhow, what else has been happening? What else did we do? We have some stuff written down. The wedding planner does not know Brenna's name. She keeps calling her Brianna.
Yeah.
And we pay this woman a lot of money but it's like she's done it like 5 times. Where if we correct her, we both are scared to correct her, even though it's a quick fix. And I don't know why we don't do it. We should just say, it's fucking Brenna. You fucking look at the name.
I just don't understand how many times I could sign my name and you still think my name is Brianna.
Dude, she goes, Brianna, we're ready. We got you, girl. Brianna. Like, Brianna.
I don't know. I keep seeing things on social media where people are like so like close with their wedding planner, which first of all,
she doesn't know your name.
You're weird for that. But I just feel like I'm missing out on something here a little bit.
Maybe if we met in person, we'd have some food and some drinks.
Here's the thing, we can just say, because I don't want to embarrass her at this point, you just say my name a lot when we meet her at the end of this month. Just be like, "Hey, Brenna."
Yeah. And she goes, "No, it's Brianna." I go, "Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't know my wife's own name. It's the Collins. We're the Collins."
We're the Collins.
Dude, I don't know what to do. I don't know why people are like that. It's like when, someone's zipper down or they got food in their teeth or like there's certain things, or it's not really equivalent to that, but where you don't correct someone because you don't want to make it awkward, even though they're the one like fucking up. Next Zoom, I'm literally first time I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna say it up top.
All right.
I'm just gonna go look before we get into it.
See,
her name's Brenna.
He is. That's the other
hothead?
thing. No, that's the other thing. You're a hothead when it comes to me. Like if somebody wrongs me or like
I'm the one that gets to wrong you. If we're gonna get in an accident and die, I'm driving. I'm driving, Brianna.
You want to be responsible for my death?
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
That's all I want. That's
Dude.
all I want. That and to fuck you in public. Those two things. Maybe the same day.
But fuck me to death.
It doesn't make sense. He was fucking her in a Target an hour before he murdered her.
Would you ever brave airplane sex?
All I know is I'll go R.I.P. Brianna. your fucking tombstone's gonna say Brianna.
Dude,
Collin.
watch it say Brianna. Someone is gonna fuck that up. I just know it.
Dude. What were you gonna say? Do I want to fuck you in an airplane?
Yeah. Would you brave an airplane sex?
Mm,
I'm scared. How do people do that? I'm scared.
I don't know. I feel like with after post 9/11, it's very tough to go in as a group. They're gonna think we're plotting.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's way sadder.
Yeah,
what we're
people
doing.
who have had airplane sex, first of all, tell us if it's before or after 9/11, and
Or during.
and if it was after, how did you navigate it, and did you get caught? What happened?
Can you like someone having a Mile High Club and they're like, "What's going on out there? People must be fucking pissed that we're fucking in here." It's
Well-
like, oh nope. Actually, they're crashing the plane. Yeah, I don't know. I think the room, it's such a tight room. I have bad hips. It'd be very difficult to get in a position.
I'd have to
Go on top.
on the toilet. I'd have to be on doggy style on the toilet.
Which then
No,
it'd be tough.
not doing it.
I'd have to take probably a few Viagras or Cialis.
We just have to fly private.
I'll talk to my older brother.
Dude, just say, listen, my
Look,
bucket list.
yeah,
I can only have sex in public now. It's my fetish.
this is what we want for our wedding. We want to go on a private jet for 3 minutes. Doesn't even have to take off. I'll come, I promise, before we leave the runway. It'll cost you $45. This will be the cheapest private jet ever. We fucked in a PJ on the runway in front of it, holding those sticks because we got a new job.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd have the balls for it. Literally. You think you could do it? I bet you probably already have done it.
I haven't done it. First of all, are you,
You didn't
calling
fly
me a
that
fucking
much.
skank?
Yeah, you fucking you don't fly that much. The only thing keeping you from fucking on a plane is you didn't fly at all until you met me. You've been on like 3 planes.
That's not true.
You went to Europe once. I get it.
In Mexico.
How many plane flights have you been on?
Dude, so many.
You went to New York.
You're so rude. I have gone everywhere. I've been to California multiple times. I went to Texas, Louisiana.
All right, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. You're lying. You went to New York for that weird fucking...
Dude, when I lived in a church basement in Brooklyn, in Chinatown in New York. And
yeah.
It's a long story.
You're part of a cult. You're very culty. Yeah, I could see her coming from a cult.
Wait, really?
You have energy.
Why, am I aloof?
You have the energy of someone that's been in a cult behind a wall with no internet who's been let out.
Wait.
You just sometimes say like you've lived in places, and I'm like, wait, I've never lived in that many places. Like,
Really?
and I get like military parents, but this is like,
Yeah.
I feel like you were older when you lived in all these places.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But culty,
I did live
get
in
that.
somebody's dining room once.
What do you mean?
I lived in a dining room.
I mean, we kind of live in our dining room. We don't even have a dining room.
That's so true.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what.
You guys.
Dude, the best part about renting a studio, I'll tell you this. What's the best part about renting a
What is
studio?
it, Andrew? What's the best part?
They go, how many bedrooms? 0. They literally write 0. Are you looking for a 0 bedroom? Are you a 0? Do you feel like a 0?
Okay, here's the thing. Say what you want. Most of the reason I don't want to tell people we live in a studio is because they feel bad for us. But this is the happiest we've been. And I think in our like relationship, and we've lived, and this is like the least practical place we've ever lived.
Because we have a backyard.
You think so?
I think that's what it is.
Hmm. No, but
we both are making money, and we're making more money than our rent now.
Yeah,
So that's probably
true.
it.
That's true.
But you know what it is? It's the small walls. It's the fact that we live.
It's the fact that I can hear you take a shit. It's so great. I love that part.
It's the fact I can look at you in the eyes while you shit.
And every morning when you get up before me and wake me up with all your fucking moving around, making coffee and yelling at Mango. I love that. I love that so much.
Get up earlier. Hustle hard. All right. Let's see. Our new segment. I don't know why I said that. Our same segment.
So on brand for
Snooze.
Snooze.
It's a news segment, not new though.
This is Snooze. It's news, but sleepy.
Sleepy news.
Sleepy news. What do we got, Mel?
First, we got some world news.
Oh.
On May 1st, TikTok and Universal Music Group, the world's biggest record music company, announced a new licensing deal that will bring back artists whose songs had been vacated from the platform. The companies also said that the new deal improves compensation for the UMG songwriters and artists whose music is used to accompany videos on the app. Music by UMG artists including Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, and Ice Spice vanished from TikTok, leaving songs placed on existing videos muted. According to TikTok, now that the deal has been reached, UMG artists will see their music return in 1 to 2 weeks, and muted videos will become unmuted.
And they'll get compensated for it now. Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, it's nice when these huge artists come together. I mean, they're just such big artists. They're going to get their way. You know, I mean,
What are they going to not have Taylor Swift on music on TikTok?
I wonder if they get paid more than because some of these artists, they go viral and they're no names and that's all they, I wonder how much money they're making. But yeah, I think that's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, there's no record sale. Who the fuck go? You know what's wild is they still sell CDs. Like someone still goes to a store and is like,
and vinyl.
They go, oh, they got it.
Well, it's like what vinyl stores are now. I think they're just people think that they're going to be kind of a collector thing.
Yeah.
Eventually.
They're more connected to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
gosh, my parents growing up, they used to have like stacks and stacks of CD cases displayed. And
it took up so much room.
Yeah. And this whole stereo in this like case it's so
I listened to
crazy.
tapes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were around during tapes.
I mean, I was around, but they were on their way out.
Dude, you know what you have to do for a tape? The shit would come out and you'd have to take a pencil and rewind.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to connect two different things that aren't really used anymore to make it fucking work. And then to find the song, you had to for like fucking 2 minutes to find oh my God. Wild shit. But I kind of miss it. I miss that click, clack of a Walkman.
You should get one.
Yeah.
Retro.
Yeah.
I see people walking around with headphones with the strings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so vintage of them.
Headphones?
Yes.
So yeah, I think it's a good thing. I mean, now you can put up a skincare video with Taylor Swift. It's everything.
One's on your head right now.
Oh, what headphone? Oh, these things?
Non-Bluetooth.
I remember these that I have on my head.
I don't know. You just never see anybody with the old Apple headphones anymore.
They don't sell them anymore.
Yeah, so I see somebody with them and I'm like, oh my God, they look kind of cool. It's like ironic now.
I remember when Apple gave you fucking headphones with your phone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good old days.
And a full charger. The new phones don't come. The new phones only come with the string. You have to buy the box separately.
And the new fucking charger does not fucking connect to my Corolla that's only 2 years old.
Yeah.
And they're all really short.
Are they?
Yeah.
What, the chargers?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Mel.
Damn. No, we're on board,
Just the
Mel. That
silence.
sucks, dude.
That does fucking suck.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck Apple. Fuck everything about it except we're gonna
Except
keep
they
using it
rule the
until we
world.
die and we'll
Yes.
never stop.
Yeah.
Just like Taylor Swift. Just like
I bet you we're gonna
Sexy
have
Red.
by the time we die, we're gonna have clear phones. We're gonna have phones that we can display just in the air. Like how you can pay
What else is going on in that head? Explain. How does that work?
It's gonna be like
This is when a hot bimbo guy goes, "Yeah, man, this girl's a scientist," And you're like, yeah, I am a scientist. I am a scientist.
Oh my goodness.
No, I get it. Like you'll just see it.
It's gonna be like how a TV or how a movie projection works. Like it's gonna be like a projection of our phone or some shit.
A projection of our phone, or would a projection come from our own brain?
Maybe. It's
So I can see
or
someone breastfeeding.
Or it's gonna be like a device
Anywhere.
that you can like put on your ear or something, you know, and it just like we're gonna almost have to go backwards. Like people are gonna have teeny little Bluetooth cameras or some shit hanging off of their ear, and they're just gonna.
Oh, I see. It comes out
totally.
of here.
Phones are gonna be totally hand free. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they kind of already are, in a way. They got those Google glasses, but those look fucking or whatever.
Yeah,
they look
those
ridiculous.
Stupid.
Anyhow, what's next?
All right, some business news. The second Boeing whistleblower mysteriously died Tuesday morning after a battle with a sudden, fast-spreading infection. Josh Jean was a former quality auditor at Boeing's supplier, Spirit Aerosystems, who alleged Spirit leadership had ignored manufacturing defections on the 737 MAX. Spirit fired Dean in April 2023, and he had filed a complaint with the Department of Labor, alleging his termination was in retaliation for raising concerns for aviation safety.
If what?
Wow.
If what?
If this is a conspiracy.
He was poisoned.
Why do I feel like Mel isn't looking? She's really into conspiracies. Mel's up all night.
Dude, yeah, what do you do?
I don't even know what Mel does.
What does she do?
She's weird.
She just is like elusive. She just shows up once a week. But what
Mel
does
comes
she
off
do?
really normal, but she's definitely like, when she gets alone, she looks at weird shit for sure. Like fucking Area 51.
Melanie, here's the thing about Melanie. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should hit her up to go to her pool, but I'm like, she never fucking goes to her pool.
All the time.
Damn. Why is that so fucked up, actually?
Wait, that one's fucked up. The
Yeah.
other ones were funny. I actually go outside.
No, I just feel like some people aren't poolside people. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
That's hysterical. No,
That
I
is funny.
think I went in the hot tub every single day this
oh,
past week.
I gotta hit you up then. What the hell? It's so funny.
We can go look
I
at the
should-
aliens.
Dude. I'd hit up Mel, but
Yeah.
she seems like the type of person that just sits in her closet in the dark and looks at videos of aliens. She's cool, though. I like her, though.
Hey,
She's cool.
no judgment, man.
No judgment at all, but I just can't picture her outside or doing anything fun. Ever. But she's cool. What was even the story now? Oh, what was it?
That he died suddenly.
Oh,
Another whistleblower for Boeing.
Yeah,
This is the second guy
he was
in a
killed.
year.
He was killed.
I don't
for
think
sure.
he was killed at all.
Yes, he was.
Totally.
Dude, Boeing runs the world with Apple for sure.
No, he's not. This is what happens when, first of all, thousands of people work at Boeing.
You're too trusting.
No, I'm not. I just think it would be too out. I know. Oh, it's hiding in plain sight. It's too obvious. If he died of an infection. Like,
What infection? She didn't read it. She
No, I
doesn't
read it.
know.
It was, he first got pneumonia, then something else that turned into MRSA.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that
can't-
sucks.
what
And
are you
his
gonna-
hands and feet turned black.
okay, they're not going to poison someone, and it's going to be that obvious.
That's what my only reason why I wouldn't think so is because they would do it like.
But what if they gave him pneumonia? You know, what if they infected him with pneumonia?
I
That's
guess
my
the only thing they bank on is the general public. There's a new story like that every 2 weeks, so people just will forget. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only time I'm ever gonna think.
But the
about
people,
this.
but I know. I can't believe we're even talking about this loser that died. But
Such a nerd.
he has that guy does know at least 20 people that do actually care. So you got to worry about those 20 people. But I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think a lot of people work at Boeing. I'm sure a lot of people either see money or they're angry. Any employer, you're going to come out talking shit. And now what? It's up to 2 that might have been killed by Boeing. So that's 2 out of how many?
At least.
Mm.
What did Boeing even? Did Boeing? They crash a lot? The door came off.
The door came off. That's what this guy was. His
He was
thing
the door guy. One door came off.
Dude,
No, but all it was there's something going on with those Maxes. I don't know. I don't think it's all Boeings, but the 737 Maxes is what people keep coming out about, and those people are the ones getting.
Dad.
Huh?
We should ask my dad. He'll know.
Yeah. Call your dad.
Right now?
Yeah. Call up her dad. So Brenna's dad, if you don't know, he flew F-18 airplanes in the Navy. He knows all about planes. This is like if you called me asking about breastfeeding in public. He knows everything.
Hello.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so Andrew.
He's on the podcast.
What?
Yeah, tell him he's on the podcast.
I know I am. So Andrew and I are recording the podcast right now, and we're talking about this news segment about and one of the Boeing whistleblowers that just died of pneumonia. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were wondering, like, if you know anything about the 737 Air Maxes, or if you've been reading up on it, if you had anything to say. Have any
because you know airplanes.
Yeah, if you have any suspicions or opinions about it.
One, what's wrong with the planes? Two, are people getting murdered for it?
Oh gosh, those are two wildly different things. But okay, so I'll say this about Boeing. What they did is during COVID, they decided to trim the employee structure in their favor so that they offered retirements to basically all the, the old time artisans, the guys that knew what they were doing,
Mm-hmm.
including the quality people. So in quality, you have quality assurance and quality control. Quality control happens before the customer would see the airplane, and quality assurance is like when the airplane is done.
Mm-hmm.
So they're quality control people, the old guys that they knew what was going on, like they knew what they were doing on the line. They basically offered lucrative retirement packages for these guys, and they walked.
Gotcha.
So they ended up with a quality control staff that was underexperienced, very raw, like just out of college type quality control people. And then their leadership skills were very poor. And that caused a lot of the old timers that worked on the line, that did the nuts and bolts, to walk.
Oh, wow.
So now you have both the people that are on the line and the people that are overseeing the people on the line, they're both cutting their teeth, basically. They're both fresh.
So it's like just a very green team.
Very, very green. Exactly. And they knew it. So this goes to more of the bolts not being tightened and things like that. This is what's happening. Now, the 737 MAX, with its airworthiness where it crashed a few times, was a software problem in the flight controls that they knew about. And the problem was that the Western pilots, they do all these simulators and stuff, right? Like they do hundreds of simulators, and they knew about this problem. So they knew all they had to do was pull the autopilot circuit breaker, and they would come out of whatever the autopilot was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way they fly these airplanes now is they take off and they engage the autopilot, and it does the departure, it does the flight, it does everything except and sometimes it does the landing, depending on the weather. But so the people in not so Western countries where these crashes happened don't get these simulators, and that information wasn't passed along to them. So that was a software bug that's been fixed. But what's happened to Boeing is that they've got a green team, and they're not out in front of it. The CEO was the CEO's gone, right? He's gone. They just did. It's going to take them a long time because they've had a huge hit to their reputation. Even last month, I think it was when I was in Chicago, they failed to deliver a 747 or 787. 787. So their stock took a hit. So their reputational value has gone down at a time when, Airbus is just killing it. So it's really hard for them to get back on track. And what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to rehire these people. And it's going to cost them because these people don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, now they have a lot of leverage.
Yes. So the guy, so that's that. That's Boeing. And really, I blame it on the CEO who left, or who was forced to leave. But I still, the board didn't really act well either. They could have demanded that, they get out in front of these things more.
Okay.
I mean, they have aircraft that are waiting to be delivered, but they have mods. I mean, they're stacked up everywhere. In fact, United Airlines is not hiring pilots because they're not getting their deliveries of Boeing 737s.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you think about this guy that died?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know any facts other than his testimony. The fact that he died of pneumonia is, I don't know.
It's suspicious, isn't it? It's suspicious.
It's very suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is there a conspiracy there? I don't know what. So I don't know what good that would do Boeing because his testimony's already been recorded.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I don't. From my perspective, I don't see what good that would do. It does make the story juicier, but unless he was going to testify, something against the Clintons or something.
Now we're opening all.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know what good it would do Boeing to kill him, but yeah, I don't know. That's weird. It's weird timing. I mean, I don't know how old. I think the guy was kind of old, but I don't know he was that old to succumb to pneumonia unless it was like really really bad.
Yeah. Okay.
But people walk around with pneumonia all the time. They just don't know it, and it doesn't take a lot if you've got that portion of the disease where it's they call it walking pneumonia, where you don't even know.
Yeah, until like your immune system or something gets shitty.
Right, your lungs are like a quarter filled. You don't even know, and you're functioning, and then one day you're not.
Wow.
So,
okay. Do you have any?
Kind of like Boeing.
Kind of like Boeing, yeah. Boeing's going to be all right. They're going to find the right guy and guys. And lady, I mean people.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, they're going to find the right people to turn that company around and to get it to where it should be. The world can't do without Boeing. I mean, they're a major innovator in aircraft, especially commercial aircraft and military aircraft. They'll be okay. They're in it all.
Yeah.
And they do a lot of shit in the space world too.
Yeah.
So they're going to be around.
All right.
We'll get
thank you, Dad. We were talking about it, and I said I know just the guy to call.
Podcast, right?
Yeah, you are.
What?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that was all on the podcast, sir.
No, it was not.
Yes, sir.
Oh God. Well, I'd like to take this time to thank the Academy.
The Naval Academy.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. That was amazing.
Not only was it on the podcast, that is a whole podcast.
All right. I love you, Dad. Thank you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
I love your dad.
He's the best. Dude, if I have
Dads?
any question about anything, I just have to call him, and I get a whole paper.
Oh, I
Dads
love
are
it.
so funny. Hey, give us a quick reason why Boeing airplanes is their murder. So in 1486,
Dude,
the
he
Boeing,
knows everything.
the German family, they came in and they were a nice Slavic group. And then they made the paper airplane, and then the paper airplane had a bunch of union members.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. I could just see people at home who's used to hearing the dumbest conversation ever.
Dude.
To that is gotta be wild.
this
It's
is
literally like a different language.
Dude, this is what you see how like maybe
No, still no. I still don't see it.
I was just gonna say this is why I really want to talk about those things, because this is what I grew up with.
What?
then
What? The gay guy sucking nipples?
I just mean like it happens.
Dude, we gotta have a podcast where it's just your dad talking to my dad and see how far we fell from the
Just put
fucking
them right in
smart
your bag.
tree.
It's so true.
Just have them translate every dumb thing we say. Anyways, I hope that let's talk about Snews.
We have one last story. It's more exciting.
Dude, people
I thought that
don't
was
know.
really interesting.
I thought it was too.
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. I learned I think your dad has a like Dan Harmon history. Like he's got something there explaining things.
Yeah, he's the most intelligent person I know.
When I woke up halfway through him saying that, I was like, yo, this is unbelievable. But no, I did learn. I learned that they fired the old people and then new
Yeah.
people fucked up. And now they want to get the old people back.
Next news.
And you have walking
And then-
pneumonia. And by the way, you
Dude,
could die at
the
any
fucking
time.
pneumonia part. I was like, we gotta go. Dude, he knows so much. It's crazy.
Dude. Anyhow.
Who needs YouTube when you have friend his dad?
Yeah. Before Google, there was dads.
Dude, and you know what? For the rest of my life, I'll say, did you know that like a lot of people have pneumonia? Like anything he says, I'm like, that's the truth.
Well, it's so funny too, because like back in the day, people just had dads, and they were like, "This is
Yes.
this is exactly what it is."
Yes.
Like no matter how biased it is, it's like this is yep,
Yeah, this is
yep.
what my dad
He got
said.
pneumonia because of the
Yeah.
Clintons. Yep.
I lost it because I have written on here under if this is a conspiracy, what other conspiracy murders keep you up at night? For example, Epstein. The Clintons killing Epstein.
Yeah. Then he mentioned the Clintons. So funny.
And
Yeah. No conspiracy keeps me up at night.
No, none keep me up, but I like to think about them.
But
Yeah.
when you're awake.
I don't even like thinking about them because I know if I lock in, it will never end, and then I'll just become one of those people that's talking to themselves on the road, which I kind of already do. But like I'll just be like, Epstein is out, and Clinton, they actually know the Trumps, and Trump actually hung out with Epstein, and then Epstein actually, he worked at Boeing for 3 months with his dad, who his stepdad, you didn't know this, was actually the owner of one of the people that made the bolts for Boeing. And then I'd be like, and I just wasted 35 years of my life, and I'm broke, and I'm eating my own shit.
The Collins.
The Collins. Hi, welcome to the Collins.
Welcome
Res.
to the Collins.
All right, what's the other story?
Last one. Jason Kelsey is taking on a new role after his retirement from the NFL after 13 seasons. He'll appear as the commentator for ESPN's Monday Night Countdown.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah, now that Travis is recording Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, do you think the Kelseys will be better on TV or at football?
Football.
At football, but I think Jason Kelsey's going to be a great commentator.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey speaks very well. He obviously knows football very well. The center, they say, is the second quarterback, which is the smartest guy on the field. A lot of people say he has to know the most shit. So he knows a lot of stuff. Obviously, he's a huge personality. And, yeah, he's going to do very well. I honestly think his role makes more sense than Travis being a host of a game show. I bet you Travis, when he retires, will end up doing more things sports-related as well, and then putting out a rap album, probably.
Dude, he's gonna be in a rap music video for sure.
What if Taylor breaks his heart and he writes a fucking album?
Whoa, a tell-all.
She broke my heart, and now I'm sad. My brother works at ESPN, and I'm really mad. Dude,
Viva
that was
Las
really good.
Vegas.
Yeah, that was really good, Travis. You really said it all there. Dude, yeah. You never know.
You never know.
Who's written a song about Taylor Swift is the question. Has John Mayer?
I don't know.
Well, Matt Healy?
Oh, Matt Healy's written songs about Taylor Swift.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And we know that, or is it like
Yeah.
folklore? Is it a conspiracy?
I don't know. I've just seen it on TikTok.
All right. What do we have a game or nothing? What do we got?
We have a game. We can do some would you rather questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do some. Wait, really quick. Let me just do my tip really fast so I can just get it out of the way.
Okay.
But you guys should be doing guasha at home because it helps detoxify the skin. Also, any type of massage, but also guasha stimulates collagen, any massage. So that's great for anti-aging. It can also just physically smooth out your fine lines. I personally love it to like help drain the lymph from my eyebrow area. I get an amazing eyebrow lift from it. You can just Google any tutorial, honestly. Also, if you're new to guasha, I personally recommend a stainless steel tool because I have broken many stones. Also, stones can kind of absorb bacteria. Stainless steel does not. So it's better if you're acne prone. And don't guasha over any pustules or anything, any active acne. That's going to just be irritating. But if you are acne prone, it is great for it because, like I said, it helps to detoxify the skin. That's it.
And if you need a facial and you're in the LA area, look up Skin by Brenna Alexis. Brenna also might, well, we don't want to jinx it yet.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Okay. What's the game?
All right. Some would you rather questions. Okay. Would you rather have to drive up the 405 during rush hour every day for a week or drive a friend to LAX during rush hour every day for a week?
I would go up the 405 every day for a week.
Too specific.
Okay. Would you rather
LAX.
be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
Now we're talking.
Ooh.
Jail for 5 years or coma for a decade?
Yeah.
Jail for 5 years.
No,
Well, I don't know.
because then you have to deal with it. At least
I don't
coma,
wanna
you're
be
just
in
chilling.
trouble. Yeah.
And you don't even know the time has passed.
Yeah, but when you wake up from coma, you're fucked up, dude. You're a vegetable. Your muscles haven't moved. You're
in jail,
probably
your
lost all
fucking
your
asshole
hair.
has moved.
Yeah, at least you're getting some.
That's a good point. You'll
Yeah.
go to jail just to come. Put me away.
Take me, officer.
Take me, officer.
Take me away. I'll take you if you take me.
I'd rather have jail for 10 years and more than a coma for a day. I'll tell you that. I would get fucking fucked in there.
All right.
No, a coma is something sounds nice about this. Then you got no expectations. You don't got to pay rent.
I think you just need to take a nap. You don't have
Yeah.
to pay rent in jail.
That's true.
All right, next question.
Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
In public? Fucking give me that third nip.
Dude.
I'd rather have an extra toe. Yeah.
2 nipples is enough.
2 nipples is a lot.
I can already barely handle the 2 I got.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I don't know, though. Another toe. There's something about it. Depends where the
What
third
toe
nipple
is
is,
it?
too.
And
Yeah.
which toe, which foot?
Yeah. What if it's a toe? Like, where is the toe?
Is it the big toe?
You
Is it the
know?
pinky toe? Is it another middle toe?
For question's sake, you can choose.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have an extra toe.
As
You
long
could
as
just
it's
keep
not
shoes
another
on.
big toe, but I just get it cut off.
Although Marky Mark has a third nipple. Usually the third nipple is a little tiny one.
Yeah.
But if it's-
Normally that means you like ate your twin in the womb or absorbed your twin.
On that note,
Yeah.
would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page or bite your tongue every time you eat?
Paper cut. Biting your tongue every time you eat's crazy.
Yeah, because then you
It
wouldn't
ruins-
enjoy food anymore.
Yeah, because you're just anticipating like, when am I gonna bite it?
And then also, I don't
just
need
would
paper
never
anymore.
read.
You don't need paper. Yeah, we never read anyways. We would just do audiobooks and be fine.
All right, wow, we are so killing it.
Dude, we're fucking scientists. We
Yeah.
should work at Boeing.
Would you rather solve world hunger or global warming?
Global warming. Because in the long run,
It would solve
there will
world
be
hunger.
no... Well, it doesn't matter if you're hungry if the world's gone.
True. I guess.
World hunger, you're solving a problem today.
Oh, that's like the would you rather save
Yeah.
3 people you don't know or 1 person you do know kind of vibe.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather save 1 person I do know.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck the other ones.
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse? Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse?
Would you rather be a precipice?
Elsa.
Would you rather be a platypus? What's that?
Would you rather be?
just feel like a platypus?
You ever go to the pool? Me neither.
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
Oh, robot. Even though robots will shoot me, I'd rather be shot than fucking bitten on and chewed on with saliva and shit.
That would be so annoying.
Also, like a robot, I'm like, yeah, dude, I deserve to die. You're the shit. You got everything. A zombie is like walking slow. It's like, I can't believe I lost to this fucking loser. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. What would you? Zombie or robot?
Maybe running from some zombies might be fun.
We did watch fucking
80,000
episodes of Walking Dead. So.
Do you think you would do well in that
No.
environment? You wouldn't do well?
No, I would be a zombie. I'd be the first zombie. I'd be literally the first one.
Dude, I think I'd actually do really well. Because I can run really fast.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. I outran you the other day. Remember you were chasing me down the street?
We'll go sprint in the street right now. I will fucking beat
For Patreon, we're doing a fucking race because I can kick your ass in a race.
A short race?
Oh, a short one? You need endurance to run from zombies for the rest of your life.
Zombies, you have to run quick to get away.
Yeah, quick and long.
Anyhow.
All right, one last one before we go to the Patreon. Would you rather have a South Park themed wedding or a Family Guy themed funeral?
A funeral, because I don't care if I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Also, yeah, most of the people that are like family that would come and be like, what is this? South Park. It's a little much. Yeah. I just don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyhow. All right. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
I hope we learned something today. And go.
Dude, you learned it all here. You get a little bit of everything here.
And yeah, again, please draw whatever Brenna tried to describe.
Help me help them. Thanks, guys. Bye.
So wrong. Go to our Patreon.
Puddles. Everybody now puddles. Everybody get up because you get down and then everyone will come over here.